Columbia has controlled the majority of the field. However, Junction has been slowly working better, working in some more offense as we've gone along. Currently held by goaltender Mandra, number 18. Works it along the near side. Back to his defender, number 17, Ebenezer Botti. Now Botti along the far side. Junction working it up the middle. That's kicked away by AFC. Recollected by Junction, making a run, and a good defensive play by Jack Hackett in the middle of the field. Now a little bit of hand fighting and recollected by Junction in the middle. Now along the far side, Junction. And a bad turnover there as it just slips away from the Junction player. Into the middle, Ilhan tries for a through ball and can't quite get it through. Junction retakes control along the near side. Now works it back. Again, works along the near side. Back to the middle of the field. That's Kester. Kester has the ball back. It's kicked away by Ilhan. And just can't get it to McGrail. As that's turned over and given to Edmondson on the far side. Edmondson over to Bars. Back to Edmondson. Now along the far side again by the midline. Taking a slow approach on this hot day, we will have water breaks at the every 22.5-minute intervals. So instead of 2 halves, it's more like broken up into 4 quarters. Turned over to AFC Columbia. That's Sam McCrary in the middle, as he is ridden and forced a turnover there by Kester. Now Kester working into the middle, trying to feed Coughlin. Coughlin finds it, but has it turned over by number 14, Gaza Miller. Now Miller fighting along the side. Now, good deke out there by AFC. Now Breck McGrail over to Ilhan. Working in the middle to McCrary, to the middle. Max Youngerman. Youngerman with a lot of open space. Tries to feed McGrail, and that is kicked out by Junction FC. It will result in a quarter kick for AFC.
Corner kick, Columbia. This is an equipment share corner kick.
AFC Columbia so far done a good job to create opportunities in the box and to force these defenders into mistakes. This is going to be taken by Ilhan. Ilhan, his father originally from the Baltic regions. His father played professionally over there. Now made the move to the mid-Missouri area. Ilhan waits for his attackers in the box. He's along the near side. No kick available as that's cleared out by Junction. Now, Hackett fighting Johnson. Johnson feeds it to another Junction player. Making a run. That was Coaster. Before Coaster has it turned over to Youngerman. Youngerman kicks it back to Miller. Miller, quick double pass to Youngerman. Now Youngerman over to Ilhan. Ilhan, bit of contact there by Coaster, and that will result in a free kick here for AFC. Reset here for everybody. A couple of subs coming in. See Breck McGrail already jogging off the field. He's going to be replaced by Tigran Topchian,
Coming on for
middle
Junction is number 49, Emmanuel Duoso. And coming on for Columbia is number 33, Tigran Topchian.
Lining up to take the kick is Reese Gilmore, the defenseman. Now kicks it along to the near side, cross diagonally to Lamidi. Lamidi feels Ilhan. Ilhan working on the near side against Coaster. Back to Lamidi, looking for some space inside the box. Can't find it to McCrary. Or apologies, that was that was Top Sheehan. Now across into the middle, no one there. A couple of good cross and through ball attempts that just haven't gotten through for AFC Columbia, as they still lead 1-0 here. As Mandra collects the ball, plays it short to the far side. Works it to the middle. Now, back to Ebenezer Botti. Botti, he's the near side. Gardner. Now that's turned over by Ilhan, but back to Gardner as he's just going to play it back to Mandra. AFC doing a good job at clogging up these passing lanes. Junction unable to feed anything through. Once again trying to go along the far side as both teams swarm to that end of the field. Over by our fans here today. Trying to feed it over the top to the attacker for Junction, Nuoso. That is cleared away by Amoa, the goalkeeper. Now 50-50 ball, won by AFC. Now driven through, Top Cheon might have a chance. Takes a shot, and that is saved by Mandra. Great work by Top Cheon to find some space in the box, but Mandra able to react and collect that first play. Worked along the near side, Gardner. Back to Mandra. Now Mandra going to clear it out to the middle. Now Ilhan wins a 50-50 ball, has control, and he is not fouled. Disagrees with the call, but Ilhan still working with the ball in his fancy footwork. Up and over from Lamidi. Junction swarming and takes the ball away. It's Coaster feeds it through for Bars. Or excuse me, that's Vincent. Vincent has it turned over by Lamidi, and Lamidi gets it over to Amoa back at the goal. Now, over along the far side. Turned over once again, Junction. Having control by the midfield as we approach the just over the 40-minute mark here. Trying to make a run. We can't find anyone, as Junction has no choice but to play back. All AFC players currently back into fruition thus far. Junction once again along that far side. Working over by the tents. Right outside the box. Looking for space. Can't find it. That's Bars. Looking for space. Now to Botti. That last line of defense. Now to Gardner. Plays one-on-one. Can't find space and has to go back to Botti. AFC's pressure continuing to frustrate Junction. Once again, we'll try the far side over by the shade. Now, even to the edge, and that ball is going to be misplaced. Throw in for AFC as they work quickly. Ball's tipped but turned over. Can't quite get the timing on that. And another chance here for Junction. Finding space, heading to the middle. Foul on Junction appears to be on Coaster yet again. And Amoa will step up and take the kick for his team. Some more possession there from Junction, but are unable to reach into the box or get any sort of shots, as Columbia still controlling the pace of play for the most part. Hackett feeds to Ilhan. Ilhan through the middle. Mistimed with Topshian. Turned over. It's kicked away. That's going to be Hackett again in the middle. Held by a defender. Gets to Lamidi. Lamidi has it deflected. Junction gathers. Has it kicked away. Up and over. Kicked out. Out of bounds. Right off the edge. And will be to AFC. No subs for either team. We'll probably just rock with these sets of players till the end of the half. Now Ilhan kicks it back to Lamidi on the throw inside. Topchian. Back to Ilhan. Right into the middle. Along the far side. Now tries to feed Gott. Just a little too far in front of him, as Junction will have the throw-in opportunity to Edmondson. Junction will have the throw in once again. See Samuel Apaya ready to enter for the first time this half and the first time this game as this first half winds down. 43-43 on the clock. Junction works across the mid-court line. Hackett turns it over, and Amoa resettles for AFC. Over to Lamidi on the near side. Works in space, takes his time. To the middle, turned over there by McCrary. A foul called on Gaza Miller, and this will be a prime opportunity for a free kick for Junction. Can't quite see the number taking the kick. Now, one man back, pushed in deep. Now to the middle. Now a double cross attempt. The kick just goes wide. A great shot there by number 12. But it's not superior to be on the roster as that's kept in by Junction. Works into the middle, Nuwasu. On the attack, has it deflected out by Hackett. And it's going to be ruled a corner kick. AFC trying to plead their case, but to no luck. Winding down the half currently.
And equipment share corner kick for Junction.
4 minutes of extra time just announced here.
There will be a minimum of 4 minutes added on to the end of the first half. 4 minutes stoppage.
Let's take the quarter. Jimmy Bars for Junction. Kicks it to the middle. Tries for a header, no one there. And that is headed out and deflected away by Gaza Miller. Junction FC still with possession. Quickly outside is Topshin. Or apologies, that's Got with the foul. And it's going to be another big opportunity as another shove from Junction. Things are starting to get a little chippy here at the end of the first half from Gott and Bars. Not quite a corner kick, but in the same general vicinity as Bars. Take the kick once again. So we hit the minute number 46, at least 3 more left in this half. After counting out defenders, Bars with the cross into the middle. That's headed away by AFC and pushed out, but back in by Junction. Kicked up and pushed over by Amoa. Huge save, just deflected off of Reese Gilmore's foot and right towards the goal, but Amoa, huge save. But not out of the woods yet as there will be a Junction corner kick up next.
Come on, go 5 more.
Junction slowly resetting, taking the corner kick. Appears to be Bars yet again, their free kick expert in a sense. He took the previous corner kick and the previous 2 free kicks. Hit minute number 47 here. Looks like AFC just trying to survive to the half. Junction trying to get the tying goal. Bars, another cross to the middle. Touches no one. AFC finally gets it up and out of the box. Kostek, it's cleared away. Now held by AFC. Now some space for Gonzalez. Gonzalez working quickly. Gonzalez into the box. Has it deflected. Looks like Sammy Gonzalez trying to push for a foul, but it will be a corner kick nonetheless for AFC. Pleading his case to the bench. As Ilhan Diversaric will take it. As we mentioned a while ago, Samuel Apaya making his first appearance for Sam McCrary.
Coming on for AFCC, number 24, Sam Apaya.
Apaya will join the gaggle of AFC players in the box. Appears to be 8 of them. Looking for one final push right as we hit the 48 mark. Got about 1, maybe 2 minutes left here. Now, pushed in by Ilhan. Tries for a dive from Apaya, but can't quite get it. Hackett. Now looking to get it back in the box for his team. Kicked away by Kosek, but is whiffed on and deflected. Another chance for AFC. Elon calling for it, has it, collects it, right towards the middle, looking for one final chance. Elon double teamed and kicked out by Junction, deflected off by a Junction player, Johnson, before Amoa recollects. One final rush here for AFC Columbia before the ref blows it. To the middle. Right a run with some space. Deflected off by Mandra, but no one there for AFC. Just slipped out of his hands, but no one there to collect it. And that will do it for the first half of play. After an early goal from Jacob Moore, AFC Columbia leads 1-0. Plenty of good chances from both sides, but we remain with only one goal after the first 45 plus minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with the second half from our Marvin Owens Stadium here at Columbia College. This is Dylan Heinrich.
Kids, if you'd like to come onto the field and run around at halftime, have a kick, please come on down and join us. Ready for reason? Husband Insurance Group is a family-owned independent agency providing countless options for both auto, farm, commercial, life, and insurances. Husband Insurance is proud to be endorsed by Dave Ramsey and ready to serve you and your family in any way possible. Contact Agent Tyler Husband at 660-372-1168. Always remember, go ahead or go home. Equipment Share is the founding partner of AFC Columbia. Equipment Share is excited to bring semi-pro soccer back to Missouri in their very backyard. Equipment Share is an equipment, metal, and technology solutions company that calls Columbia home. And they're an analyst looking for innovative problem solvers for joining their team and find you home. If you're looking for a better way to visit equipmentshare.com/career to find out more. Central Missouri's number one red pizza is a proud sponsor of the inaugural season of Missouri Green and proud sponsor of AFC Columbia. Aris Pizza has 4 locations in Missouri, in Jefferson City, Columbia, Springfield, and Republic. What you find there will keep going back as it has for over 4 decades. Family Sniper is here to help with your legal needs. Call to get dedicated, aggressive, and knowledgeable representation to help you in your time of need. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision should not be based solely on advertising. So call Family Sniper and see why they are the right choice for you, serving all of Central Missouri. Life will throw challenges our way. You never know what someone might be facing. If you or someone needs support, whether it's suicide, mental health, or substance use crisis, 988 can help. Please give someone to talk to. There is hope. Just call, text, or chat. 988. You are not alone. The Lifeline works. Learn more at Missouri988.org. Hey, remember AFC is going to be back at home this Friday. We're taking on Club Athletic from St. Louis. It'll be a 7:30 kickoff. That's Midwest Premier League matchup. You can find out more about that at our season at AFCCOLUMBIA.com. Yeah, it's halftime. Stop by our club shop, powered by 573. So your club court, but you can shop for AFC here anytime you like. With club shirts, hats, and a lot more. Shop online at 573tv.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at AFC Columbia for all the latest information on your club and everything else happening in the Midwest Premier League. That's AFC Columbia. Local relationships, national sales experience, realtor team, advertising, marketing, selling, and buying. Your real estate goals are their mission. 573 Realty brought to you by Katie Wagner, Aaron Henderson, and McAllister. Missouri's licensed real estate broker specializing in Columbia and surrounding area. Whether you're buying, selling, or promoting, they're there for you every step of the way. Check them out at 573realty.com. When was the last time you had your eyes checked? Dr. Dan R. Simpson, ODPC, would love to ensure that you can catch all of the AFC Columbia action this season as early as possible. Dr. Dan has been practicing optometry in the league for almost 40 years. He and his staff will take away better care of your vision and stop doctor headaches. In downtown Moberly, Dr. Dan R.
Welcome back to the second half of play. Couple updates for you. AFC leads in most, I guess you call them important categories. Up 1-0 on the scoreboard, up 5-1 in shots, 2-0 in shots on goal, 4-2 in corners, but actually trailed time of possession 51-49 in the first half. As we are underway, Junction going to have a throw in from their end of the field. Junction controlled possession, yeah, like I mentioned, 51-49 in a narrow battle. Turned over there by AFC, now working to the middle for Ilhan. Ilhan tried to find Clever. Can't quite find him out there. Now on the far side, Samuel Lapaya looks for a cross into Ilhan. Can't quite get it to go. He falls to his knees in frustration. Narrow play. Great cross there from Lapaya, and great job by Ilhan to get up there, but just couldn't quite put it on target. Phenomenal header, just couldn't quite finish it, as Junction will work along the near side in this half, going right to left. AFC wearing their blues going left to right. Now, moving along the far side. Now a big cross to the middle, trying to beat out his defender and can't do it. Good box out there by Gaza Miller to allow Amoa to pick that up. And that, I believe that is Reese Gilmore. It is for AFC. Now, kicks it into the middle, tried to send Sammy Gonzalez, couldn't quite find him, and that's put back to goalkeeper Mandra. Into the middle. Nwosu finds another Junction player, and it is not kept in. AFC Columbia will have the ball. We've been told by the referees no water break this half, so both these teams are going to be moving a little bit faster with a little more pace this time around. Now, again, along that far side. AFC tiptoeing around that midline. Great play there from Jacob Moore as he is hit along the far side. Looks like no card there, but a discussion with the referee for both Nwosu, who committed the foul, and Jacob Moore. Kicked in by Hackett, it appears. Hackett crosses it over to the near side to Gilmore. Gilmore watches his options. Now to the middle. Kicked ahead. Ilhan looks for a crossback, can't find it. Still pushing is Moore. Now back to Gilmore. Drives it in. Gilmore looking for space. Pushes it back to Miller. Miller pressured by Nwosu. Dribbles through. Has it deflected. Miller still with it. Deflects it. Now Gonzalez tries to feed it through. Can't find it. Ilhan now with a cross attempt, and that's going to go up and over the head of Sam Apaya. Now right along that far side. Junction in control as AFC with the pressure. And that will be a forced turnover from Junction. Appears to be Hackett working through the middle. Gets it back to Hansen, to Ilhan. Feeds it through, but it's turned over. Junction City making a push, looking for a run, can't find it. Gilmore gets it back. It is deflected out, and I believe that's going to be AFC possession. Never mind, it's Junction possession. Brought along there by Johnson. Johnson working on Gilmore. Plays it back to the middle. Now that is cleared out by Hackett. To the middle. Kicked back from Edmondson. Over to Bodie. Bodie along that far side to another Junction defender. Tries to kick it through, but Hackett once again stonewalling this team. Coaster turns it over. Moore with some space. Working to the far side. Finds Apaya. Apaya lets it come to him. Apaya kicks it through. Sibo Mana towards the box. Fakes out his defender. Into the box. Gets a chance. Takes a shot. It is deflected off his defender. Falls to his knees. Looks for Moore. Can't find him. And a foul there on Jacob Moore. More chippiness from both these teams, but it will be a Junction free kick. Now, along the middle, turned over. Trying to find Coaster, who goes and grabs it, pressured by Apaya. Right near the midline on this striped field for the Columbia College Cougars, who's the home field for AFC Columbia. Sammy Gonzalez trying to track that one down as it's collected by Ward. Now Ward with plenty of space, no one picking him up. Right outside the box, finds another attacker on the tiptoeing along the edge of the box. That's Vincent. Vincent kicks it back. Now a crossing attempt right to Amoa, who collects it and settles down his team. Amoa to Gilmore. Now it's moved right by us. That's Sammy Gonzalez. Fancy feet. Can't quite get it around his defender as it's turned over, but kept alive. Hansen looking for a run, looking for help. Some more. Directing traffic, Sibomana in the middle, looking to create something. Now Ilhan. Ilhan feeds Apaya. Apaya with a cross. Nobody there. It's too high. Junction content to let this roll out, it appears. Out of bounds, Junction. Kicked into the field of play. That appears to be Parks for Junction City. Kicked in. Now Ilhan. Works it in. Along the far side for Junction. Taken away by Sibomana. Clever with a good game thus far. Now worked into Moore. Moore moving with speed. Now Ilhan tries to work around a defender. Can't find any space. Now back to Moore. Shot outside the box. Is in! More goals for Jacob Moore as he doubles the lead for AFC Columbia. As the home team leads 2-0 in the 53rd minute of the game. Another big goal for Jacob Moore. Ball came to him right outside the box with space and just buries it on the left side of the box, right by the outstretched hands of Mandra. Big goal to extend the lead for AFC.
Goal for AFCC in the 53rd minute to number 10, Jacob Moore.
And just like that, the extra chances pay off for AFC. Ilhan Dervisevic credited with the assist. But an active member in this second half after not starting the game has done a great job here off the bench now. Kostek into the middle. Excuse me, Coaster turns it over to Schlimmy. Cross. Now looking for a through ball, can't find it. Mandra slows it. Trying to find that far side as Apaya pressures. Still looking for spaces. That one's turned over. Gift to Hansen. Now Sibomana looking for help. Finds Moore. Maybe thinking a hat trick. Turned over in the box. Moore was looking for a call as Apaya recollects. Now across into the box. Nobody there. That will just stay off the line, and that will go into the books as a throw-in for Junction FC. Junction right by their own goal line. kicks it out into the middle. Looking for space, can't find anything. Now to the middle. Clever in pursuit. Coaster kicks it along the far side. I'd be looking for a through ball, can't find anything as Hackett's going to try and collect, and he does. AFC regains possession. Now, lets Apaya go, working along the middle. Plenty of space, no one's stepping up. Works through. Ilhan looking to get to it and won't quite reach it as it rolls. Right to our cameraman, Nathan Porter, who doesn't make a play on it. Junction with the throw-in. Kicks it up, and once again turned over to AFC. Back to Amoa, taking a more passive approach, but not afraid to look for that third goal. Amoa goes to the side to Gilmore. Now Gilmore. Works it back to Amoa. Along that far side, Hackett. For what was our AFC already building off a strong first half. More space. Tries to cross it in. Deflected by Junction. Gilmore collects. Back to Moore. Gets to Gilmore. Now to the middle to Schlim. Here's Schlim. Looking for space. And turns it over. Good pressure defense by Junction. Junction regains possession. Swarmed by AFC. Finds some space. Gilmore steps up. Gets all the ball. Now has control. Moore. Surrounded. Tripped up. And will get a free kick opportunity as Coaster getting a warning here. Now Moore appears to be, call it 5 yards outside the box, maybe 7. Looking like it's either going to be Moore or Miller who takes it. I mean, it'd be a great opportunity to give Moore his hat trick here. Don't know if the coaches will agree. Faked. Now Miller takes it off the post. Rang it off the post once again, and that shot from Ilhan is no good. Another great opportunity as that one clangs off the crossbar for Gaza Miller. Wow, what a shot attempt. Just couldn't find the back of the nylon. Junction will reset in their own end, making a push of their own past the midfield line. Quickly on attack. Slows up. Finds it. Coaster in the middle. Looks for a cross. Finds a player in the shade. Right outside the box on the far side. Works it back. Goes back again. To the edge of the box in the middle. Turned over. Kicked out by Ilhan. Collected by Jacob Moore. Has all the time. Tries to kick it through to Apaya. Apaya in a foot race. And that is kicked. Excuse me. That was clever Sibo Mana. Chasing after that one, and it's kicked out by Junction. Throw in for AFC, quickly working. Ilhan to the middle. Youngerman. Youngerman finds space, now to Gilmore. Gilmore outside the box to Youngerman. Youngerman cross. Shot attempt by Apaya, no good. Kicked out by Junction, right outside the box. Grabbed by the visitors. Tried to be kicked out by Lamidi, but that's going to be Junction FC ball for a throw-in. Works along the far side. Now back to Mandra in goal. Into the middle for what appears to be Bars. Now to the near side. Bars gets to Coaster. Right at the midline. Bars. Directing traffic. Gets to Coaster. Kicks it back. Slow developing attack here. Junction. Gets to go Koplinski. Koplinski to the middle. Gets it back. Slowly working their way down the field. That's deflected by Youngerman. And kicked back out towards Boti. Boti to the far side. Koplinski gains control again on the edge of the shade, looking for space, tries to feed it through, can't. Youngerman regains control, over to Lamidi, tries to pass it through, can't find space, but will regain possession. Now Junction, again on the offensive zone, slow developing attack, and there's the call. Slow developing call there, as Junction will have a chance here. A little further than 7 yards outside the box, but a chance nonetheless. Quickly put into play. Now Junction kicked it in, and that is deflected towards Amoa, who lays down after the big save. Amoa looked exceptional in these MWPL games thus far. Only allowed 2 goals, neither of them which came in running play, including one off of a penalty. Now, with plenty of space, Moore, the 2-time goal scorer, can't quite go around Junction and will lose possession of the ball. Good slide, and there's a call, and a card given out to, that will go to Ilhan Diverseric for the first card of the game. From my vantage point, it looked like that's the Junction defender cleared any contact with Ilhan, but again, my judgment may be tainted. Can't quite see the number on the Junction player who was hobbled. Free kick for Junction right outside their own box after the first penalty, or excuse me, the first card for either team. Now Bars puts into play. Kick back in. Now, Junction making a push. Bars to the middle. Across the side to Johnson. Now to Moore. Kicks it through Ilhan. Ilhan working with speed. Pushes it through. Lamidi looking for a cross. Slows. Cross. Kept in play. Kept in play once again. And will go stay in play. Great play by Junction to keep that around. Coaster keeps in the middle. Coaster, excuse me. Right along that near side. Appears to be Bars yet again. Excuse me, that's Kyle Ward. Eventually loses it after a turnover from Youngerman. A couple subs working. Will re-enter Breck McGrail. Scored in both exhibitions against the Santa Fe Wanderers. Started the game, but did not play a lot. Was crucial in that first goal, assisting Jacob Moore.
Number 21.
That will replace, I believe that's Sam Apaya out there on the left side, and it is. Throw-in attempt for AFC. Throwing along that back line, Jack Hackett. Hackett over to that far side again. Lamidi by the midline gets it to Breck, his first action in a minute. Back over to Hackett as the cloud envelops the field very quickly. Amoa to the middle, Gaza Miller. Works. Now to the middle to Moore. Playing all sides of the ball. Now Youngerman. Kicks it further. Give and go action. Youngerman. Now finds some space. A little give and go deke move. A shot attempt deflected out. Good work there by Drew Schlim. Now Moore once again. Having some space, looking for players. Gilmore, tough touch. Tries to win it back as Nwosu has it. Pressured heavily by Gilmore. That'll be kicked out for what appears to be Cam Ward. Put through, deflected away by Hackett. kept alive. Koplinski along that left side. Played for Bars. Bars looking for a deep cross. That's going to be just too far. Was looking for Coaster on that left side. Couldn't find anything.
This will be a Huffman Insurance goal kick for Columbia. Okay, it's 15-7, right?
So two Junction players will step onto the field.
And number 7, Cameron Fry.
Two starters originally, Mitch Coughlin and Cameron Fry, will re-enter the game. Try and give a spark for Junction, again, as they trail 2-0. We've just about hit the 66th minute from our Marvin Owens Field in Columbia, Missouri. The kick away by Amoa goes right across the midfield line. Moore with a strong play over the top. Breck McGrail with space. Looking for a cross. Crosses. And no one is there. Can't quite get it to Drew Schlim. So it'll be a throw-in attempt for Junction. Junction working along the near side. Trailing 2-0, trying to avoid any more damage. Still working from their defensive end.
There it is, there it is.
Now brought back. Deflected. Tried to be kept alive. Not quite for Reese Gilmore. As Junction over here on the far side. Yes, Junction will throw this one in. Slows. Finds Coaster in the middle. Going far side, Nwosu tries to track it down, keeps it in, and that will drag across the line and be ruled as a throw-in right towards the very edge for AFC Columbia. Thrown in, clever. Swarmed. Keeps it alive. Meg's a player. Now McGrail is tripped up. Frustration from Junction showing through in the 2-0 loss as the referee is going to give the offending Junction player a little bit of a talking to. Now put back into play, Gilmore. Near side. Put to the middle, Youngerman. Youngerman with space. Got a lot of room ahead. Youngerman looking for someone, anyone. Youngerman again, now feeds it through, McGrail, and that's stolen away by Junction. Great defensive play. Nearly stolen away from Drew Schlim. Schlim forces a turnover. Gilmore keeps it alive. Looking for help. Finds it in the middle for Hackett. Hackett, again with speed. McGrail, mistouched, but Hackett gets it right back. Once again over to Gilmore on that near side, space in front. Plays it down to the far side, Drew Schlim. Drew, looking for space, and is just ridden off by Ward. A great defensive play from Junction. Currently, AFC leads in total shots 9-2 and in shots on goal 3-1. Great performance so far at home from AFC Columbia. Couple subs waiting to come in here. First up, it's going to be number 6, Gershom Lobo. And second up, coming in for Eelheim, is number 4, Sam McCrary. I think his first appearance after starting. Kicked out, and that is going to be held for AFC Columbia. Still keeping the offensive attack well up 2 with 20 minutes left as we just about have hit the 70-point marker from our Marvin Owens. Crossed in. Kept alive. Junction regains possession. Is chased down along the near side. Ward works one-on-one with Youngerman. Feeds it to Bars. Bars Dribbles around McCrary. Surrounded by 3 players. Gilmore with a clean steal. Frustration from Bars. McGrail. Kicks it through. Moore. Chased by Coaster. Lamidi feeds it through. McGrail can't quite get to it. Junction turnover. Held along the back line. Working on the left and near side as they do so well. Ward. Give and go action. Ward has it back. Bars with him. Working on Gilmore. Looking for a spot. Looking for anyone. Now Bars takes it. Looking for an opening. Good deflection there from Miller. Play created by McCrary. Looking for space, as that is a drag down and an immediate yellow card for number 10 on Junction. Ruled on Grant Kaplinski. Stopping the attack from number 34, Drew Schlim, who's done a phenomenal job so far this game. Now 1 yellow card to each team. McCrary in the middle. It's been a busy night to be a referee here in Columbia, Missouri. McCrary looking for a set play. Eyes player on the far side, but goes near side. Gilmore with space to Schlim. Now tries to feed it through, but no one to make a run. Turned over Junction in their own end. Coaster. Coast along, back to the near side. Ward. Now to Bars. Looking for players. Goes ahead, Kaplinski. Kaplinski looking for another through ball. Can't find anything. Amoa takes a sec, picks it up. Will allow his AFC Columbia team to reset. Gilmore working with a lot of space on the left side, but will send everybody deep. Now Amoa, faced with some pressure, goes through the middle. McGrail tries to make a play on it, working through 2 Junction players. Finds it, but is still corralled by Junction. Sellout attempt by Schlim, and he gets it. Gets it all on the ball. Now McGrail, working in space, 1-on-1. Is taken down, and a good slide tackle there by the Junction defender. Held inside, right on the edge of the box for Junction. Appears to be Coaster. Coaster to Bars, back to Coaster. Dealing with this aggressive attack from AFC. Over to the far side. Right by the middle. Now, Clever with a tip. Still unable to regain possession as Coaster. Taking time as Breck. Now Bars. Working towards the middle. Another through ball attempt. 1-on-1. Amoa gets to it quickly. Misplays it. Going to be a chance here for Junction, and it's deflected off of Gilmore. Great way to get back, as I was misplayed by what appeared to have been Cameron Fry jumping back into the game. Has made a big impact on his game. Corner taken for Junction. Their 3rd of the game.
You're right.
Junction, not quite loading the box as much as AFC. Kicks it up, far post. No one there to grab it. That will be ruled a goal kick as Junction will draw back towards their side. Now Amoa sets it up. Kicks it far towards the mid side. McGrail gets a first touch. Keeps it in. Beats his defender. McGrail with space. Slows. Looking for a move. Finds it. Tried to feed Lobo. Just couldn't quite find the right spot as McGrail trails. Once again to the back line for Junction. Working slow and along the near side. Goes to the middle. Looking for another through ball as Amoa reads it well. Comes all the way out and hits off Gaza Miller. One-on-one play, and Miller is able to kick it out. Tough plays in the open field for AFC Columbia. Just been able to keep it out of their goals both times. As a feed for McGrail. Touch. Just couldn't find anybody there. As touched in by Mandra. Will keep it alive. Dribbles it back into his box. Picks it up. Now tosses it over to his defender on the near side. That was Edmondson. Now controlled by Bars. Looking to feed anybody. Good pressure by McCrary. Now to Edmondson. Coaster. Coaster. Taking advantage of the open field. Trailed by Clever. Now Ward. Coaster goes down. Ward beats it through the space. Fry. Back to Bars. Ladles it through. Good denial there by Gaza Miller. Fancy footwork, turns it over by Coaster. Recovers. Gets to the edge of the box. Might be looking to draw a penalty here. Now Bars outside the box. Deep shot. Just right. As nothing's quite working for Junction on the offensive end. At the 76-48 mark here in the half. Junction City was still controlling possession, but as of right now, 9-3 in shots. Still for AFC. Both teams, 7 fouls, 1 card apiece. Just a yellow. Kicked in deep. McGrail gonna have to jump for it. Gets part of it. Played back towards Clever. Clever to the midfield. Now up and over. Offside call for Junction. Trying to make the argument that he was onside. Looked pretty clear to myself and everyone here in the box and our camera that he was offside. Now, with space, Gilmore in the middle. Clever in the middle of the field, working backwards to go forward. Moore has it turned over. Good rush here from Junction. Along the far side, Fry. Quickly recovered, but Fry working to the edge of the box. Passed into Nwosu. Nwosu to Bars. Bars can't find space, takes a shot, and it is just left. Frustration seeping through for Junction. Fit 28-30, just about on the clock. Amoa re-centers, takes a second. The kick to the center. Recovered. Clever. Able to find some space. He's got room. He's got the ball right to the edge of the box. Looking for someone, anyone. Finds Lobo. Lobo with the shot. Goes wide. Referee says no touch. And that will go ahead and be a goal kick. Mandra in the right spot, but didn't have to make the save as shot just wide for Gershom Lobo. Pressure from AFC in the Junction zone. Stolen away by Gilmore. Look for anyone. Can't find him. Junction. Control on the far side, backside. Moves it across the midline for Nwosu. Fry. Tries to dribble past an AFC player. That's Moore with the pressure. Back to the back line. Pressuring. Up. Now good play. But couldn't quite spring Kaplinski as Amoa will slowly pick it up, take his time. Again, 2-goal lead, 10 plus minutes with stoppage time. Currently, Amo and the rest of AFC content to take their time. Kicked out to McGrail. It's tipped up and over. McGrail facing contact. Tipped away. It's going to be a throw-in. Players draped all over McGrail as he tried to field that one. Throw-in attempt coming from Lamidi. Now more. And fouls Nwosu. Referee immediately goes to his pocket, and another card for Moore. Second one is Moore is going to need a second off the field. As once again the AFC players coming on slowly but surely. Moore appears to have his day done for after 2 goals in a dominant offensive performance out there hustling, and you can see the sweat dripping from his forehead. An all-around phenomenal performance from Moore. Seeing some more players here. Michael Hansen making a big appearance. Max Youngerman once again stepping out. Lake Gott returning to the field as well. Gonna have some good stoppage time at the end of this half as well, as we hit minute 82 on the big board. Push the near side to Ward all by himself, slowly corralled by Gott. Looks around, back to Ward. Excuse me, Bars. Now feeds it far side, Nwosu. Nwosu finds some space, cross in, no one there to cross to, and that will be a goal kick for Amoa.
This will be a insurance goal kick for Columbia.
Time ticking away here for Junction FC. As they continue to struggle to put shots on net or to penetrate this stout AFC defense. Amoa past the midfield line. Gott isn't able to go up for it as Bars grabs possession. Now kept in. That's Ward. Can't quite get a touch on it. Gilmore. Pushed in. Miller. Now wearing that captain's armband. Far side, Hackett. Middle side, Lamidi. To the midline. Trying to feed Kaplinski. That will trickle out and will be registered as a goal kick for Amoa.
Insurance goal kick, Columbia.
Another attempt there from Junction, trying to use those through balls, trying to penetrate the AFC Columbia defense. Hasn't quite been successful, as AFC's just been just one step ahead, and any balls that may have gotten through have been mistimed. Through the middle. Will be what appears to be called a foul. Either a foul or an out of bounds. Either way, AFC Columbia will have possession. Sure enough, it will be considered a foul as the sun continues to set right in the eyes of our press box. Played back to Amoa. Takes his time. Now a deep kick. Tries to feed McGrail. One step behind, and Mandra collects it off a header from his defense. Now Bars. Towards the middle of the field, feeding it far side into the shadows. there to Boti. Boti holds. Works slow. Over to Edmondson on that back line. Looking to spring something. Got pressures. Ward by the sideline. Got the push. No foul called. Fry. Closely by Gott. Now Ward. Looking to get inside the box. Sibo Mana, he's everywhere. Running. Turns it over for Edmondson. Quickly works across the midline. Now Nwosu feeds it back. The wall of AFC defenders becoming impossible to penetrate. Clever Sibo Mana, another steal. Works his way past with those nimble feet. Now another one. Now Sibo Mana feeds through McGrail. And that will be swept up by Mandra. Sibo Mana has got tap dancing all over these Junction defenders. To the near side. Trying to spring one of the players. Good touch there from Gaza Miller. Able to box out the Junction player. Kicked up and over. Now Goblinski. Goblinski passes it out. Nwosu. Contact kept alive. Nwosu looking for, and that's contact pushed out as that ball runs into the stands. Junction FC right by the the Missouri Military Academy. Got subs or a foul or an injury time. A cramp from appears to be one of the Junction players. Now ready to roll. Junction. Trenched in the shadows. On the far side. Play back to the middle. Dancing in. Misplayed. Stolen away. Got. Cleared in. McGrail. One-on-one. Can't quite beat his defender. That ball is turned away from Boti. Passes it along far side once again for Junction. Fry working near the back as we hit minute number 88 here from our Marvin Owens Field in Columbia. To the middle again, Bars. Cross through. Nwosu looking for space, can't find it. Lamidi kicks it back to Amoa. Now Gott plays it around Ward. Gilmore looking for McGrail, can't find him. Once again finds himself trailing. This time it's Edmondson. Edmondson pushes it back to the middle. Again on that far side. Pushed in and kicked outside by number 15, Jack Hackett. So we've hit the 89th minute. Theoretically, 1 minute left, but with a little bit of stoppage time. Adding a little more, a couple more chances for Junction to get one, if not two. On the far side by the concession shed, Nwosu kicks it up, looking for a touch. Pushed out by John Amoa to box out his defender and create the goal kick opportunity. Meander his way to the goal. Again, an overall great performance from AFC Columbia. Not so much worried about possession, but worried about high-quality shots on net and taking advantage of the moments. Again, trailed 55-45 in overall possession, but led 10-4 in total shots, 3-1 in shots on goal. And overall great performance for the team. They just have to seal this off as we hit minute number 90, kept alive by Junction. As we've hit 3 minutes of added time
There will be a minimum of
officially announced. Botti kicks it ahead. Now a run for Fry. Fry might have a chance. Amoa making a diving attempt and kicked out by number 30, Michael Hansen. Great work by Amoa to read that play. No hesitation and dive after it. Another chance in the box. Shot attempt, Amoa collects and will slowly reach back to his feet. Now Amoa spikes it into the ground slowly. Deep kick. Once again, Bennett McGrail by himself as Junction will be forced to reset from their own ends. Now turned away by McCrary. McCrary finds McGrail. McGrail watches the defenders on his back, and that cross is stolen away by Junction. Defense from Junction has looked a lot better since that second goal. Now Bars by the midline. Kicks it up to Coasters. The scoreboard has shut off the scores, but still 2-0 AFC. Now Bars looking to feed it in. Coaster still surrounded. Can't find room. Now a cross attempt deflected away by Hackett, it appears. More pressure again. Kicked away by Fry. Fry swarmed. Turns it over. Kicked up and out, and that's going to go into the books as a foul on Fry, hitting the 92nd minute mark. As you can feel, a win is pretty much secured here for AFC, as taking their time, all pushed back towards Amoa. This win will put them at 1-1-1 in the MWPL Gateway League standings, and depending on results that happen today, put them as high as 4th place, which would be a huge 3 points here for AFC. Next up, Columbia will be at home on next Friday, June 14th, against Club Atletico. Atletico, they faced off last time in St. Louis. Atletico taking the 1-0 win, despite Columbia looking like the superior team for most of the game. As that will do it. A huge win for AFC Columbia, 2-0, as they will take the victory over Junction FC, 2-0. Both goals from Jacob Moore in an elite offensive performance from the team, along with a strong defensive effort. That will do it from our Marvin Owens Field. I'm Dylan Heinrich. Thank you so much for listening.